name is Michael DeLu, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host Rajane, the wavy Jakester himself, and we're to jump off Los Angeles. Before I get into this episode, I always want to thank the people behind the scenes. My man Jordan, my man David, Kaylin always holding it down. Juju's not here right now, but I want to shout him out as well as 25 and everybody who helped me through this journey, build this studio, everything like that. Also want to tap in with people who support us. We love y'all. We do this for y'all. All that shit. We see all of it, and it's immense, and just keep it up, and we'll continue to feed on it and put out the best fucking product ever. With that being said, I'm trying to get into my guest himself. Easy call, you seen him locking Lil Will up. Easy, clamp. Dunking on shit, hitting threes, taking niggas to the basket. Rev, what's the deal? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How you good? How you doing?
I'm good.
How you good?
I'm good. Let me wake up. I'm good.
What's new with you? Since the last time I seen you, actually. You were here earlier this week.
Working out every day, staying in shape, staying ready till I go back overseas and get my next contract.
How's this off season been for you?
It's off season. How's it been? I guess it's been right now. It's just a little stressful because I fired my agent this summer and things like that. But I'm just staying in shape and stuff, staying ready. Still looking for a new agent. Just
was that a hard decision? Was that like a hard decision for you to come to terms to doing?
It was more of a. I feel like I should have made the decision earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I waited later to do it, and I kind of messed me up. And, yeah, because like if I would have did it earlier, I would have been in a better situation right now.
I feel it.
What's your current situation, if you don't mind?
I just don't have an agent right now, but that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. Like I still have I've still been in contact with teams and stuff, and just waiting on an offer. But it's better if you have an agent because they will, do that work for me instead of me talking to them. That's their job. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all it is.
Where are you going overseas to play?
Where am I going?
Yeah.
Or where do you hope to get an offer from?
Oh, okay.
Oh, where do I hope?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I want to go to like Germany or Spain. Australia.
I just seen a video of Melo. He was cooking out there against him.
Yeah, I seen
he had 21. I saw. I think it was earlier this morning.
Yeah.
The game wasn't earlier this morning, but I saw the highlights earlier this morning. The league's growing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's a good league.
Talk about your life in Portugal and what was that year like for those people who don't know, and we're interested in knowing what's like living in Portugal for you.
So it's way different than you would think. It's like you in a whole different world, different language, different food, different culture, different lifestyle, all that. I had to get used to taking the bus every day, because public transportation is real popular out there in Europe in general. So I had to walk and take public transportation and speak different languages, stuff like that. So, it was cool, just had to adapt quick. That's all it is.
If you could take one thing with you to Portugal, what would you have taken from home? Or who would you have taken?
I'll say this. I should have for sure studied some Portuguese for sure before I went.
How soon before you went did you find out you were going to go to Portugal?
I got offered on the October 11th, and I left the 15th, so 5 days. 4
Damn.
days.
So you just packed up and
That's
I left. Yeah,
how did you pack up that fast? How did you do?
Just had to, that's
4 days.
That's how it goes. That's why it's you gotta stay, make sure you always stay in shape because the phone could ring anytime and it could be yeah, we're gonna offer you this much. We want you out here. In 2 days or whatever. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it goes.
How was that adjustment?
That must have been crazy.
Like I said, that's why it was real tough at first. I found out a couple days before I left, and I was just like, dang.
So what did you do to keep you grounded, out there?
Man, it was just tough, but just basketball. That just really shows your love for it. You gotta really love it. For you to really go all the way out there, and sacrifice all that. You just gotta really love it. So it's just basketball, really.
What were you doing for fun, in your free time?
That's a good question. Like, I don't know. I would try and sleep a lot because
You was the best.
yeah, like
It's sad.
I make sure I for sure get my sleep in because I don't think I would really. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the older I got, the more I realized sleep is
Sleep is needed.
Sleep is
Oh my
important.
god.
And I feel like I never really got fully adjusted to the time over there. So
feel
like, I would always be up till like 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and then be sleeping all through the day. So I would sleep for sure. And what else would I do?
When you was in
I
clubbing
don't know.
and like nothing like that.
Like we'll go to this one club that was like down the street, but we only went there because that's like the only club we could really get into. Because they was kind of like racist out there
For real?
with like clubs, and like they would lie and say like, oh, your name needs to be on the list or whatever. It's a private party,
Yeah.
but it's just because like we American. So
What was it like? What was it like for ladies? Were you just like a hot commodity? Did you?
How do they feel about American guys in Portugal?
I would say I don't think that the Portuguese women like this. I would say like the other races out there, like from other countries, like this more. I feel like the actual Portuguese, like nah. I don't know. They was weird with Americans out there. I don't know.
Why do you think that was the case?
Like I don't know. I feel like in Europe in general, they're just a little racist out there.
I keep hearing a lot about.
I've heard that a
like,
lot of times.
Cause we're really big on soccer,
Yeah.
and it seems like every single week, like an African American player is getting racially abused.
Like in Italy, they
they're
be throwing banana peels at.
Yeah.
They throw they don't. When anytime like African American player will fuck up on the pitch or on Twitter, it's like, oh, you fucking this, you fucking that. At the games, they make monkey sounds. They like throw certain things like banana peels, like you said earlier. It's pretty crazy to think like that. It's so rampant out there, and it's like it's not really policed.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they don't really police that, like, because there's not many of people who look like us there, so it's not really nothing to police
Right.
for the little percentage of people that do that. I wanted to ask you about because you were a college athlete. How do you feel about California passing that law that's going to allow athletes to start getting paid in college?
Oh, that was only California?
Yeah, it's only California.
Oh, okay. I thought that was all of like the NCAA. Okay. I like it. I mean, of course, like I'm an athlete, and I wish of course they did that for us, but they can do that for them. So that's pretty cool.
What do you think? I wouldn't say NCAA sports kids, but do you feel like for the most part, a lot of the people in your situation who are playing basketball like away from home are like not really given the fundamental stuff that it takes to live?
Yeah, for sure. Because not everyone is from a. Not everyone. Let me not say is rich, but not everyone is like wealthy. I mean, like everyone comes from different backgrounds or whatever. So, it for sure helps. And if they're making money off their name, like why not? There's a percentage of it at least. So
It seems like the fundamental principle of this country is for you to make money off something that you're putting time and effort into.
right.
And when you see like African American kids for the most part being exploited for millions and millions of dollars, that's supposed to be not American, but it seems like that's what they want. And it seemed like outrage when people of our demographic are asking for a part of what they're bringing to school. Because if you look at it, Jake, how much money did you make for San Diego State being on the football team? How much money do you think when you guys were there? You guys won two conference championships.
Yeah.
2 conference championships.
2 bowl games.
2 bowl games. You guys got a new locker room.
Yep.
All that stuff. How much money? How much of the money did you see?
Did I see?
Yeah.
I mean, not anywhere near as much as we should have for the money that we brought in as a team. So.
Oh, so you guys do receive money?
Yeah, you do. You get a stipend every month, depending on where you live at and how much the cost.
They
of
help
living
you
is
out,
in the area.
but they still be having to mark out.
Yeah, I mean, people still really do be struggling. Like, I know people that still had to ask the freshmen for their meal plans. Like,
Oh,
yeah, it still gets rough with the rent. 'Cause you got to pay your own rent and stuff. Some people send money back to their families,
So can y'all talk a little bit more about the rule? Because I wasn't aware of that and like what it allows like new athletes to do.
Pretty much get paid. Like
They make money off their name. Like, if they're a more popular player, they can like, I don't know if you can necessarily sell stuff, but you can make money off your name.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I never thought that would happen.
But do you think that it might take away the team aspect? Because that's what Tim Tebow was saying. He was like, college athletics is special, like compared to NFL or like the NBA,
I see what
because
they're saying,
it's more of a team sport. Like it's none of that business.
Yeah,
aspect
somebody feel
into
like
it.
they're getting paid
Yeah.
more. Ooh.
So now you might see a player, your best running back, your best receiver, getting money, and like you're like, dang, like it's more about him than it is the team now.
Dang.
But we all come from. Yeah, talk about that. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure your college team. There's people from all different.
Yeah,
Talk
from
about that.
everywhere. But I totally get what you're saying, because I seen that Tim Tebow video yesterday. And at first I kind of wasn't agreeing, but I hear his side though. You know what I'm saying? I see where he's coming from.
Exactly.
But
It's
like,
true.
Yeah.
Because I seen some of the most inspirational shit I've ever seen being said was him in a Florida locker room. Like he would. I don't know how he did it, but he would have his niggas pumped.
Yeah.
Like, what? We're gonna go out there. We're gonna play the best 30 minutes of football we can get to this fucking university. We are not. I'm like, damn, this nigga got niggas ready to run through a wall.
That game they lost.
The game they lost,
and
yeah.
then he was bleeding. He was like, we will not lose another game
Bro,
this season.
he
And
said-
they won the championship.
He said after they lost the game, he goes on the field. Tim Tebow was actually pretty hard. He goes in the podium after post game. He said, we're not going to lose a game for the rest of the season,
I promise
and they
you.
didn't. And then they won the national
They won the
championship.
national championship.
Yeah, he was hard. So I mean, but I feel like most like I can't really. I wouldn't say respect what he's saying. It's just like you come from money. Like you never. Of course you didn't go to college to get paid. Your parents already had money. Like it wasn't like your parents weren't like some people. I don't think this is your situation. They're their family's only hope. Them going off to the university like is a ticket. Like, oh, in a couple years he can take us out this situation.
Yeah.
Right.
So when they talk about, oh, players shouldn't get paid, it's like, man, it's bigger than that. Like a lot of these players playing on D1 rosters come from single family homes.
Yeah.
That's just their mother. So they're going there to Alabama and Clemson. Like, bro, I'm gonna eat as much as possible so I can make it to the league, even though I'm going out this situation.
Yeah.
To my family out. So it's unfortunate situation, but
I see what he's saying, but I think it's definitely necessary, like, to allow, because they shouldn't be. I should say they shouldn't be making this much money off of players, but it definitely does need to go back into them because they put in a lot of time. And I think that it's a misconception that college athletes are mostly just like about sports, not balancing things, but they have their own trials and tribulations through college.
Yeah.
can you talk about some of yours?
Like you mean like about like what like the money wise?
Oh no, just like other shit that you
anything.
dealt with outside of basketball
Just
that
any- yeah.
you feel like.
I don't know, because my situation is different. Because like I went to a D2, so like we don't have the same rules as the D1 has. You feel me? But I still had a full ride and everything, and didn't have to worry about like money or food or anything. But other people on my team wasn't on a full ride, because like the D2 you get. Well, my D2 was like let me put it this way: some schools have like a certain amount of scholarships they can give out. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
under that.
Like my schools, like they have a certain amount of money that they gotta distribute
It's like a pool of money.
to. Yeah, exactly. But for like the people that they really want, of course, they're gonna give them a full ride, and then everyone else they're gonna be like, oh, let's see what your FAFSA looking like, and then we can work with you like that or something, and then you pay a little. So like everyone's on a different scholarship at my school, so it was different. So yeah.
They do that as D1 as well, right? Don't they give like partial scholarships or
Nah.
something?
Yeah, I mean they can half.
I mean, with football, it's all full ride D1 level. Like they don't do partials at the D1 level for college football.
At the D1.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all be putting me on, honestly. I just be having like, okay, now I know.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Outside of basketball, when you were in Portugal, did you witness how big soccer was? Actually, now that you were in another country.
Yeah, for sure. I went to a Benfica game,
Okay.
and they played some team from Germany,
Okay.
and they
What was
got
that
some
like?
dude. It was lit.
Okay.
It was dope. The crowd was live. Like they take it real serious out there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was dope. It was different.
Is it something you would go to again?
Yeah, for sure. It's just out there, like, the only thing I don't like about out there is, man, they just be smoking everywhere, bro. Like, smoking cigarettes
Ew.
The
everywhere.
cigarette.
Even, like,
Yeah,
the
that's
game, just,
nasty.
like, they'll just be in front of you, just blowing. It's just like, damn, man, like, I'm not trying to smell that. So that's the only thing I don't like about that. They just do it everywhere. I don't care. Yeah.
Wow, it's legal like that. I mean, it's legal here, right?
It's legal.
I don't know. I just,
Everywhere, bro. What you mean?
I don't know. I think it should be illegal because that shit's so nasty to me.
Deadly, literally.
It's so nasty.
Anytime I'm around somebody doing that,
Bruh.
like, ew, what the fuck? Get away from me.
If you out there anywhere in Europe, that's every day. You walk outside and it's just in there. Everybody do it. It's nasty.
My question to you, like, in your mind when you envisioned going to Portugal, was it like what you thought it would be like when you got there?
Or did
was
you
it-
ever imagine going to Portugal?
Yeah, that I actually never. I mean, like I've always.
You know where it was at?
Bruh. I actually didn't. I thought it was in South America. Yeah,
That's
no
funny as
cap.
fuck.
So like when they had like officially offered me, that's when I looked it up and I was like, hold up, Portugal's in Europe? I was like, whoa, I thought Portugal's in South America. Like
Yeah,
for
it
sure,
sounds like
for
it would be
sure.
there.
I for sure thought it was. So I was like, okay, cool. I can go to Europe, so that's dope. And but you know, going overseas has always been a dream of mine, like playing basketball overseas. So I always, you know, knew I was gonna go overseas, but not to Portugal. You know, my first year. So that was wild. I just had no idea it was gonna be Portugal. That was crazy. So, but it was cool though.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, like, what it's like to play overseas, like, what are the steps that you kind of had to go through to, like whether you had to train, like, because I'm not really big on sports, especially, like, on details like that. So what are some things that you would tell or kind of prepare, like, youth who kind of want to go into pursuing basketball professionally?
I would say for sure, of course, it don't matter what level you go, D1, D2, NAIA, whatever school you at, make sure you put up numbers, you know, do good, win. Even if you don't win, get your numbers. And cause that's really what it is at the end of the day. It's like you gotta have good numbers to make all this stuff work. So
It's true.
and then usually it's different for everybody. Like if you like really good, some people might just hit you up, like agents, some might hit you up. You know, you might reach out to them or whatever. The way I did it, I reached out to them, and then I got an agent, and then he put me in a lot of camps. Throughout that summer, I went to like maybe 6 camps last summer, and then I got a what do you call it? I got an contract invite to this league called the TBL, and then I ended up not doing that because I got the Portugal offer, excuse me, and then I went to Portugal, and that's how that happened. So yeah, that's, I guess you just gotta get an agent and then make it happen.
For sure.
Yeah.
When you reflect on your Portugal experience, like, what are some key or defining moments during that whole year, like, that you feel like stand out to you? Like, was it getting there and just, I remember, like you said, like you told me personally, like, just breaking down and crying, thinking like, damn, I really made a move that I gotta stick out, like, tough out for a year, or were there other points during the process that stand out to you?
Man, I'm just, you know, sometimes I just can't believe it. Sometimes I really spent like 8 to 9 months out there. You know, that was crazy. But you just gotta stay strong. You know, because there was a time like when I think it was my first week. I did like low key. I ain't gonna say low key. I did like break down crying a little bit. Cause I was like, dang, like I'm about to be here till June. And it was just like the 3rd or 4th day. So I was just like, dang, like I don't know if I could do this because it was tough. You know, like I said, it's every day I'm just trying to speak another language. I'm trying to use my phone, Google Translate, you know. So,
You was on that app a lot?
oh, bro, every day. Every day, for sure. And then I had to start practicing on Duolingo. So I was like, man, I can't keep man, typing this and showing you, like, I can't keep doing that. I gotta know what you're saying, and you gotta have an idea what I'm saying. So I had to start practicing, and then actually, you know, learn the language a little bit. So
How much of it can you speak? Like, could you hold a conversation and?
I actually can.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something to you. Like, could you say it back in Portuguese?
You know
Maybe.
Portuguese?
No. I'm
It
saying I'm
depends.
gonna say
He
something.
was saying in English.
I'm gonna say it in
Oh.
English, and I want him to say it in Portuguese. I should have said okay. I'm not.
I can say something close to it.
All right.
We don't know anyway.
I don't know anyway. So even if you wish, then it's gonna sound like Portuguese. How are you doing?
Tudo bem?
Okay, that sound legit. He said it fast.
Tudo bem.
Tudo bem.
Oh.
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tudo bem.
What's your name?
Get to know me.
Okay.
Get to know me. That's what
No.
I got.
Get to know me. It's like Spanish, but like a little different.
Okay.
Like que, you know, like
Oh,
Spanish.
got
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna say easy one.
Get to know me.
My name is Rev.
My name is Rev. Eu nome Rev.
Okay. I play basketball.
Eu jogar baskets.
I am tall.
Eu alto.
Okay.
I knew that one.
That one sounds pretty simple. Okay, you know,
It's
You know,
basically like
it
Yeah,
Spanish.
it sounds just like Spanish.
It
that's
does.
what's up. Okay.
So,
I want to bring the conversation back when we were talking about a lot of athletes do it for like their families to take them out of positions that they're currently in. Do you have like a bigger goal with basketball? I know people like say I do it because I love it, but like, you know, what's the situation that you're in, that your family's in, that you would kind of want to bring them up about?
you know, of course, I feel like everyone's goal is to go NBA, of course, but my situation, you know, coming from D2 is like way harder, so I'm trying to do it from the overseas route and go NBA. If not, at least go to the big leagues out there. So, yeah, that's my vision and my goal. And I feel like my family for sure is behind it, but like, you know, my mom, just, you know, being Nigerians, they just always want you to be like a doctor, a lawyer and stuff. You know, when you doing other things like chasing your dreams, they support it. Like, I feel like my mom supports it, but like,
She would rather see you.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But she was sure supported because, you know, I'm playing basketball my whole life, so
Yeah.
I know she was sure supported, but I wish she like showed it more, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did she put you in basketball, or did you find a love for it on your own?
I feel like it was her. Because just so that, you know, we got something to do.
Yeah.
You know, I had so much energy when I was younger, so we need something to do.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I played football for a year, my 8th grade year. I played, and then, I went to Kentucky after that, and then.
Yeah. Talk about that
Okay.
experience. Why did you go to Kentucky?
You know.
Pleading the fifth.
Do I plead the fifth? Nah, I'm just keep it brief. Let's just say, you know, just normal, regular kid stuff, getting in fights, suspended, you know,
Had to
getting
refocus.
called home, phone call home, all the regular stuff, getting bad grades. And then my mom just got tired of it, and then, you know, I used to always test my mom and stuff. And I just kind of tested her and was like, nah, you're not gonna send me there. You've been saying that since like 6th grade, like, you know, y'all cap, whatever. And then boom, sent me there.
What did she send you with? Like other relatives?
Like they came with me out there, of course, to
Okay.
take me to boarding school and all that.
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
Oh, they did you dry.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah,
Super.
my whole fam came with me, and then
Oh, it's to a
and then
boarding
they left
school.
me there and then left.
Oh.
It's a boarding school.
They
That's
left
for a
without
year.
me. Not a year. I was there for like half a school year,
Okay.
like 5 months, because I went to I withdrew from my middle school and then went.
Yeah.
So like half a year.
Man.
It felt like a year.
What is Kentucky like compared to out here?
Country is hell.
Ew.
Like when I say like they got country accents out there, like I really thought like all that was like, you know, like
Straight
I
up?
was just like it's cat, bro. Like it's really country out there for real, for real. So it's different.
I seen one take Jay on an interview say any kid who wasn't like low key kind of getting into trouble or like being bad is like a square now. So I mean I feel like it's a normal
That's
thing
facts.
for a kid to just, you know, get in trouble here and there. Like I expect that from kids. Like you're not perfect. Like what kid doesn't get into a fight? What kid doesn't?
It doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean I feel you hope to have that and then you just learn from it and grow as kids and shit like that. So But honestly, man, we're really blessed to have you come on. Like, we really fuck with you. Like, we're happy to have you on. Like, it really means a lot that you took time out of your day to step in here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you
Before
having
we
me.
let you go, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat, and questions might start off a little hot, a little cold. It's gonna get hot, and I just want to see if you're ever not comfortable answering something, just say I plead the fifth.
Yes, sir.
For me, there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna start off with one place you want to visit.
I think I want to visit Australia, man. Australia good. I sure want to visit there.
Song you need to hear at a party.
Sheesh. I'm a boss by Meek Mill.
Hey.
What was your childhood nickname?
I don't think I had one. I can't remember one. I don't think I had one.
What's one of the biggest things you fear?
Ooh. I guess like going somewhere in the dark, way in the dark by myself, like just way like you feel me, like you know, like in the
shit like from The Grudge.
Like, you feel me, somewhere in the depth by myself. That's probably my biggest fear. I ain't trying to be nowhere in the dark by myself.
That's funny.
I don't like the dark either. Who you crushing on?
I'll plead the fifth.
Would you ever eat butt?
Never. Never.
Okay, would you ever date a stripper?
Date? Why not?
Okay.
Okay. What's some advice you would tell your past self?
Some advice I'll tell my past self. Man, for sure, I should have lifted more, for sure.
You said lift more?
Yeah, bro, I'm skinny as hell.
That's funny. That's some good advice. Some good
So
advice.
should did some push-ups, lifting more.
Feel
It's
you.
not too late.
Nah, it's never too late.
Yeah.
Just want to thank you for being with us for the past almost 30 minutes of your day. It really means a lot. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough. The support is immense. We really fuck with it. It keeps us going. That's why we come here every Sunday, because we also love coming here every Sunday. This is Rajane. Jig is Wavy, and this is Rev. And we're the Jumpoff. That's it.